Hey guys, and welcome back. Illusion here with you again, like always, back doing some more AE2 content. I know you guys enjoy it. So today I got a new mod spotlight for you, and it's on AE2 Stuff. And the mod author is Bdew. You may not know the name, but you definitely know some of the mods he's responsible for, like NEI add-ons, Gendistry, Advanced Generators, and he's got a few other ones. So, for the sake of transparency, like always, this is the Resonant Rise mainline pack. The reason I'm using that is because I have not seen it used in any of the new FTB packs. So since I'm already using Resonant Rise for the server play, it was easy just to jump over here and do this little mod spotlight. So I got my usual little controller cube that I like to do. You also see some new terminals right here. This is a Arcane Crafting terminal and a Essentia terminal, both from Thalmic Energistics. Basically a mod that brings in AE compatibility to Thaumcraft. Super cool. I'm not skilled enough with it yet to do a spotlight, but trust me, when I have a little bit better understanding of it, you will see it on my channel. So let's dive right into it. So currently in this mod, there's only two blocks. We have a pattern encoder and a crystal growth chamber. The growth chamber is the one that I'm excited about, but we're going to cover both of them. Now you can see this pattern encoder looks very similar to the one from AE1. That's because it pretty much is. Here's a quick recipe, pretty cheap. Also, if you notice, things look a little bit unusual. I am using a texture pack, and that's called Unity. So pattern encoder, we're going to cover that first. So you can see I already have one placed down. Right click on it and network not attached. So you actually do have to have it attached to your network, and you see it hook up like that. And this thing will draw a constant 1 AE per tick while it's connected. So let's just jump right into it. So you could see it looks exactly like the old one. Let me just pull up something. Let's say a furnace. Shift click it in there just like from AE1. The only difference is you don't have to press a button. It automatically will send it over there, but it will not save it to this pattern, just like that, until you actually pull it out of here. And you can see it's another one ready to go. So, pretty cool. Is it going to replace a pattern terminal right here? I don't think so. I still think this is a little bit better because you can... It's already hooked up to your network. So but I guess the nice thing about this one right here is you don't actually have to have the supplies in your inventory to fulfill the crafting recipe. So that would say that's one difference. So you know, take it or leave it, kind of depending on how you want to run things, but it is what it is. Alright, so let's get on to my favorite part, the crystal growth chamber. So everybody's familiar with the growth chambers from AE2. You gotta have the puddle of water here, and you drop things in there, and poof, does some magic, and out comes your pure fluix, and your pure certus, and your pure quartz, right? Well, basically it takes all this down and shrinks it into one block face. To show you the recipe here, you can see it's actually made up of 6 crystal growth accelerators. So recipe's not that more expensive. It's just a more compact version and a little bit simpler to operate as well. So you can see my setup here, just an interface on the top, then an import bus on the back side. If you are looking to be kind of conservative on your channels, then there's definitely other ways to pipe this in. I just want to mention that. But there's a spotlight. I'm not worried about channels. We're just going to make it full out. So I left some quick notes here. Now, when this does not do anything, when it's just sitting there idle, it requires no power. So right now, it's not pulling any power since there's nothing running in it. Now, when it does do an operation or operations, it pulls a steady 100 AE per tick while it's doing its operation. And as soon as it's done with its operations, it immediately shuts down, which is different from these growth accelerators right here, is because they always are on. If they're connected, they're on. So that's nice. I like machines that can shut themselves down, not wasting power. Show you the interface real quick. It's just basically a chest right here. Now you can see I got my pattern set up right here. So to make a pure Fluix crystal, you just need one Fluix seed. Same thing with the Certus. And then I just went ahead and dropped these in here because this works too. So let's do it. I'll run over here. And we got a crafting terminal. That'll work. So I'll pull these out so we can actually see it work. So I'm going to request some Fluix crystals. Let's just do one operation of that. Just like that. Just that easy. Now, let's say we want to have some Certus quartz. Or, I'm sorry, pure Certus quartz. So let's request 10 of those. We'll send that over. And you can see it's jumped in 10 seeds right here. And you can see they're actually maturing pretty quickly. I don't know what the comparison is between using 6 growth accelerators from vanilla AE to this one, but this is pretty quick, I would think. I think less than 30 seconds. I think the wiki actually says 30 seconds per operation, but don't quote me. And you can also see the import bus is smart enough to realize when things are actually complete before it imports them back in. Of course, I could throw a capacity card or a speed card back there, acceleration card I should say, to speed that up, but it's really not that bad at all. And then we have our 10 pure Certus quartz. And the same thing is true if I requested 10 pure Fluix. Just like that. And you can see them growing up to be big boys and girls. So I'm going to let this finish, and I'm going to take this automation just a step further. I want to show you something cool that I have done before, but I want to go ahead and do it again as well, just in case you've missed some of my other videos. But I'm going to start doing some more AE2 videos. I got some more ideas coming out. I had a little bit of a kind of a mental block on what to do as far as next on AE2. So if you have any suggestions, let me know. Throw them at me. I will definitely try to get it done. I want to cover formation and what's it called? Why am I drawing a blank on this? Formation planes and the other one. Man, I just having a total mental block about what these things are called. Annihilation plane. So I'm going to try to do a spotlight covering annihilation planes and formation planes. Those are both the fluid ones, so probably could cover that as well. Alright, you can see that we have our 10 pure Fluix back in the network. So nice and cool. So I'm going to run back here. This is a setup I've used before. Got an interface, multi-part interface with a storage bus, and then I'm just going to tell this to go ahead and keep in stock 10 pure Fluix, 10 of those, and a stack of that. It may not be fulfilled that. I shouldn't do that. Maybe 16. So I'm going to tell these to keep this in stock. You can see I have my crafting card, so it's actually going ahead and sending the seeds over here to make those and keep in stock. So that way, as I'm using them in my network, it will automatically be constantly refilled and keep at the desired number that I set, which would be, you know, the 4. You can see 5 coming in there, and then it'll move over to pure, and then it'll move over. So I like doing that because at all times your inventory is stocked. So that's it for this little video. I will leave all the links down below for usual, but this very small mod, I would like to see this involved in more of the kitchen sink mod packs like Direwolf and FTB Infinity that just came out a few days ago. So I'd like to see that incorporated a little bit more, if not incorporated into AE itself as kind of like a tier 2 crystal growth acceleration machine. So again, have a great weekend. Hopefully you guys in this video, if you have any suggestions for AE2 stuff, throw them at me. I'll see what I'm going to do. We got some thermic energistics coming up. I got a mining machine coming up. And we got some of those formation and annihilation planes. So I've got some things coming down the pipe. I will talk to you guys soon.